Mm. All right. We are live. I should get the version of this video with actual music. Unless I somehow fucked up the settings. Anyway. Let's see. So, I unmute myself as well. That's better. And mute everything else. Also music. So yeah, I've been using this playlist for I think at least 3 matches now. Only once got hit by copyright and even that was allowed. Such is the power of niche stuff. So anyway, what do we have here? Today will be a match. Yeah, how unusual. Little Nobatoviches, Team Shamiko, Team of the Cultists, and Team of the Racing Down the Hill. Could be fun. Could be just usual, but hopefully fun. One team in high positives, I think still third or fourth place. Two highly negatives and there are the other magical girls in kind of near zero. You know, I actually can complain about the score graph with all the outliers. It looks like everyone behind between minus 200 and plus 200 are close, but it's not really close. Sure, you can bridge the gap by double first, but double firsts are okay. They are surprisingly frequent this year, but technically they are not that frequent. Anyway, I do believe we will get the match started by another streamer because that's the TO and I am too lazy. Let's even check if we have anyone ready. Okay, 6 people in. Alright, match started. Good. Let's go to the actual video.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
And we're back. So, 3 masters, 1 expert. Could be fun. That said, out of masters, we also have Repine on. So it will be fun, most probably. Still 2 more minutes to go. So yeah, just enjoy the time. Embrace tablecloth. Oh, I actually need to generate one, don't I? So let's get what we have for now. And yeah, if it's not on the repo, then I can't actually do anything. Although I can try and do it manually, but at least for the next time. Where the hell would it be though? C drive? 7. Alright, we're alive. We are not the correct person. Not the stats. Ooh, aggressive. Just Penomia? Well, it works, I guess. Still could have been tried to keep closed for a while longer. Ponzo is a dealer. Extremely callable hand. Actually, with open play, I would try to chase it. Sure, dropping the Dora would suck. And it will be called once it's dropped, but kind of fast as it is, and oh, still keeping it but dropping the Soza block instead. I mean, you're already full return. This helps, but alright, well, it's still Ishanten already. Remo. 4 Doras. But yeah, and the sponsor drops one, it's pretty far, and it would be the dropping. It still needs some calls, so throwing Chiso at least. And yeah, Moesaki Shanomi Tenpai for 7. Which is unlikely to drop from anyone really. Umemi is most likely having this as his spare. Ponzo using both of those, and Remo will accept both as well. Oh. And Umemi actually gets a way to increase his hand value. by a bit. And that's it. Cool. So dropping the Monster block instead. Interesting. Let's see. Well, there's not that many also of the episodes being dropped, I guess. Or is he trying? I don't know. If he's thinking about going to on top of that he's not getting this. Oh, Dora. Okay, I think Remo is fucked, and Morisaki is the only likely winner this go around. Yeah, still like okay, that's one. Remo is Ipeko Tenpai Dama. I guess the correct choice. And guess rewarded instantly. Nice. And just get dealt all the doors you need. Impressive. And yeah, we're off to East 2 with this point. So Bonzo, I guess somewhat decent. The Dora is disconnected as of yet, but 3 mana is not that bad of a Dora. Remo already has an uncoughed Tom. Disgusting. And Dora's on top of that. He's already Ishan 10, but that would be a tanky wait. Still, tanky wait this early is good. But you need to drop it for better acceptance, I guess. He can switch his turn as a pair. This would suck because it would be Lich Nomi, but that would be Lich Dora too. So, not that bad, I guess. Morisaki... like, on paper this hand is nice, but the draws are sketch at best. He would have had 4 players if he hadn't dropped the Iman at this point, and doing that is far away from Chitoi. Yumemi... Bulge 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, really good, but Sozo has a Kanchan, but that doesn't really matter because it is actually a 3, 4, 4 shape. I guess he has the second fastest behind Remo, and yeah, the rest depends on the draws. Itanso is a good draw for that, but yeah, too late. So Remo, Isuman, 2 out invisible, 2 other in Yumemi's hand that are not going to be dropped anytime soon. Yep, and so it's technically not that much of a fault. Well, you could still dictate it as one, but it's also safe and you can advance the hand other ways around. Yeah, another pair for Moisaki, but I believe he's folding. Still, can he realistically stand by? Well, Iman is fully 10. Kuman is not safe at all. Yeah, so at least it's safe, and then it's will gamble from that point on. Like, chip in as Suji, I guess. Let's see, Yumemi has gold, so Ishan 10 for Otazuki Tanyao. The weight is kinda meh, and yeah, Primo just lost. Oh wait, it is Hanuman. Damn. And the next hand by him is kinda nice with this draw. Yep. Just a callable Tanyao with a Dora. And technically that's enough. He could try to even accept the Upin as well. But that's not that fast unless he draws it and completes the turn afterwards. Moisaki has gold. Okay, fixes that pair instead of the other one. I guess they're kind of equivalent. So yeah, he's Ishanten. Remo has gold as well. I don't expect this with the mode, thanks. Also Ishanten. Oh, and Moisaki is now Tenpai. Yep, Ponzo deals in. Well, at least it's cheap. But good enough to rotate the dealership. Alright. Moisaki. Again, Ishanten? What the hell? The weights are kinda shit though. Like Benchan, Shampon. And one of the cheese already out, the other is in the Ponzo's hand. He could try and switch here for Ranband at least, and yeah, he does that. Yumemi, 2 rollers already on hand, potential Itsu. Yeah, but he doesn't go for that. Still could accept both Doras in some way. Another pair. That's unlucky. With some flexibility, you can even force Tanyao from this, but yeah. Ponzo. I think that's Lanchanton. Come to this bonus field. Yeah, seems to be it. Can be fast. And can also have us an enchant by the end. Yeah, that's a nice draw. The only problem right now is 6-8. Kanchan. So how are people evolving? Moisaki has a nice improvement, I'd say. Yeah, the shape in Sozu can get rid of the Benchan eventually. Well, even right now I can at least switch to Kanchan, and then with some other Sozu draws it can evolve into Ramen. Maybe not with this one, but at least drop the 9. No, anyway, Remo is still Ishanten, but obsessive calling. I guess it's alright with the second draw. Yumemi also still Ishanten and not the drops he wants. The final one, it will most probably be Shampon, unless he lucks into drawing Chiman. Yep, there it is. So, which way you go? Well, he can still have a Kanchan. Yep, and Ponzo immediately gets it. Cast. Yeah, deal in. guess Bonzo could have tried to keep that as his spare, but the rest of the hand round it also wasn't safe. I'm still dealing on the parts, so kinda sad. Alright. So, Bonzo's hand. Well, he has a door now, but that's the only thing going for it. Penchant Kanchan, another Kanchan, not even the chance for Sanshiku, percent third state of affairs. Remo, a pair of nuns for. Okay, this is not really a painful hand. It needs to complete a few more blocks before that. But at least has one complete sequence in the proto run, so can't complain. Moesaki. 5, 6, 7, pretty decent, I guess. Surely not a Honitsu, but at least you can get your Richie Dora. East 4, decent value. Upon the drop, gets another Dora. The hand is still shit. I will not change my opinion, but hey, maybe you can luck into drawing something more useful as well. And finally, Yumemi. Pepe. Okay, this is a decent Kanchan draw. It could even be Itsu with some luck, but no, that's already the complete sequences, no need to improve on that. That's a shot done. Kanchan 6, 8, and then Alessandro on Ramen 3, 3, 4. 5 pin, I'd say, is useless here. Remo. Oh, what luck. He draws his Atazuke and is now waiting on Saman, which is just Chundora, but with his point lead, that's more than enough for just ghosting off. Although, yeah, even with this cake, people lose the margin all the time. Okay, he switches. I think that is correct, although none hasn't been discarded yet, but Yumemi gets honored. Immediately. Imagine playing Luxury characters. Oh, what the... And he already has a good shape again. Well, it is Ranshanten at this point, but still, and yet no Sanshiku because that would be discarding his Ranman pair. But yeah, he has a Dora, but the final weight is kinda meh. Okay, he already Ishanten. I need to switch to other place before it completes. Ponzo. 3 pairs, 2 of them are Suji, try to each other. Yes, sorry, I don't think this hand is winning anytime soon. Moesaki, that's a triplet draw, and 2 other pairs. But if you think about it, that is Ishanten. Just wait another Suso, and then can either force a random or Shampon. Yumemi. Double Kanchan. The rest of the hand is already good. He wants a door acceptance, of course, though. So that would be, I believe, Yasha-ten as well. Okay, Moyasaki draws the Dora. He can't actually do anything with it, though. Okay, Yumemi switches to Janman from the other side. Good, good. Ponzo can actually... Okay, he gets good draws now. I would, though... I don't know. It is, technically speaking, a Shantan from Chitoi. But it also wasn't that far away from a normal hand. And with the Upin drop, that's dead. And now he's supposed to also drop the Papin as well. Yeah, Remo finally gets his draw. With a completed bench on top of that. So let's see. He has one Drosso and one Sanso left in the wall. Paman not safe, but Ponzo pushes. I guess it is his dealership, and he's, well, not dead last yet, but quite last in South rounds. Don't think anyone else will actively push though. Yeah, that's a fold, and Yumemi Iso, yeah, also Genbutsu. But he has another player, so he could technically Mawashi. Torn is safe at this point here. As well as Parman, so he technically can do this, yeah. Although he's not getting it because Ipina all dead but one, and Supina all dead. Yep, and he falls that block. Okay, another Sanso dead, so yeah, just 10 pay payments. So even with that, the Ponzo has no 10, so it's now South 2. With a lead of 22,000 from the second place. Amazing. And Remo gets 2 Doras again. Oh no, even 3 Doras. With the Tenyao hand on top of that. Well, I guess calling some of the 5s will be difficult. Ponzo can accept at least pins. And well, technically Manzo as well. Yumemi already has one of the Upin. But he pushes almost anyway. Yeah, I guess why not. He might as well just draw the other ones himself. So, Ponzo. I guess it's a nice draw. Potentially a Nipeko. Potentially far away in the future, even Sanshaku. But yeah, it is Ranchotan. Meanwhile, Yumemi and Murasaki are already in that by Yumemi Richie waiting on something. No, Murasaki. Yumemi is open hand for 5-8 man. Ironically, two other players have the triplets of his weight, but there's still one more of each in the wall. Remo is kind of pushing. Like, the only actual dangerous style there was Kuman. Gun. Well, yeah, of course, he's standby already. And for him, the weight is completely live. And Remo... interesting. But he will need to drop a Dora. Well, right now it looks safer being half Suji. Well, I guess the rest of the hand also wasn't that safe anyway. Ponzo gets a deal in tile. That means only one tile left for Yumemi. So what's it gonna be? Ipin is, I guess, nice. Yeah, you don't want to drop the Dora, and Ranso is a Suji of Dora, so might also deal even despite everything. Ton is safe. Well, he now has also Iman Saman. But Murasaki draws the last Uman. And yeah, deal rotation ship. So, Yumemi still can get first place out of this, but Ponzo and Murasaki are just fighting for the third at this point. Not quite. Murasaki is only 19,000 away from second, and this is dealership. It is possible, maybe not with this hand, but he can at least call the Hako and be on his merry way to maybe another Vinchan. Yumemi's hand is looking like Itsu. If you get nice Pinza drops, maybe even Honitsu, but the soda blocks are fine as they already have a daughter. Ponzo again with the set state of affairs. Ton pair, fine I guess, two daughters, one of them is completely disconnected from the rest of the hand. And Mandizu blocks are all Bench Kanchan. Yep, nice draw for Yumemi. And the tune goes, yep. And that is Ishantan, by the way. And he can even get an improvement, discard his Kanchan block. But he forces the pair instead. Okay. And finally, Remo. Well, that is good. But Penchan in 8-9 so. And technically no pay yet. But now he can drop that Penchan and use 2, 3, 4, 5 as an Obitan weight. That would beat on the on top of that, so yeah, that's a really good choice. Murasaki still struggling to get his standby. Chooses that card. Wait. Alright, anyway, Yumemi is standby. 6-9? Is it? Yep, just 6-9. And that would be Richidora. Still, with his win, he would be closer to first place, and it would be his last dealership. Okay, Remo draws the deal in tile. Will he push? No, fault. Can move. But it's sumo anyway. Nora. Yep. Okay, closer. Well, 5k. Only 23 away from first. And hand drawn is... yeah, garbage to actually pursue. I think Ponzo is in the best spot for confirming third place at least. I mean, Remo can Also try and go for Pinfu, from what he says. But that's about it. Moisaki and is junk right now. And he needs any hand at all. Forcing Honitsu from this far away is a bit of our stretch, and he's dropping 10 on us instead. Chi! Okay, that's 10 by force. Does he have enough blocks? Not really. Well, if he gets it, he gets it, but he might be forced to fold with something like 6 tiles left in his hand. Bonzo decides to force the pair in swords instead of dropping another pair. Interesting. Maybe getting afraid of Remo. But you're only 1000 ahead of the 4th place. No. Yep, and it backfires. Now he needs, I don't know, either drop chipping or something around G-Man. Not even calling pawn? Ah. I just giving up your hand, man. Well, since nothing here is going to happen, let's see what the others are doing. Rimu can end up 10 Python. He's Edition 10, but depending on what he gets, the final weight will be quite shit. Moisaki improvements bit by bit, but it's still far away. Like, he now needs to discard the Dora. Yumemi hits the Richie button. Okay, pawns are finally 10 by. For... yeah, decent weight. Richie, Pinfu, Dora, maybe Tanyao. That's not going to give him second place, but that's a decent leverage. Unfortunately for him, all of the 9 months are dead, as well as the 6 months. But well, two of the rampins are dead as well, so Yumemi's weight is worse. He gets still some weight though, and gets something like Kurasan. Just drop the Hatsu. Yes. What are you going to drop next turn is a mystery. Also, is half Sujitsu both? I don't know. He kinda... yeah, Iman. That works for both as well. Oh, Tsumo. That can actually be huge with Uras. But no Ura. Still, a Mangan is a Mangan. Could have been a Hanuman, even with that one Ura. That's 4k and top 2. Still third place, but at least more respectable. Anyway, this game. Let's see if the other game is still going. Seems to be so. South 3, so it will be over soon. Alright, how does it look? Jimto I guess has a fighting chance to a point. This could be a rich pin for Dorotho. If he wins this and the next hand, then he can get even second. But he's not drawing what he needs. Alright, chicken feet, first place, Todora's. Is Ishanten already? Oh, the third Dora. But he already discarded one just the last turn. Unfortunate. Ball Blast is also Ishanten. Second place, but not too far away from the third. But this far into the round, with your weight being Dora and Dora discarded, that would probably be Dama anyway. Obscure. Ishanten. For Shampan weight, also waiting on Dora. Okay, but Ball Blaster draws it, so now he can reach here as a chase. Still, if Jimto wins this, his weight is just Kanchan. No painful, but he might get an additional Richie stick. Obscure faults. Oh, okay, Chicken Feet just summons his. Alright, with this, I think first place is... Okay, maybe not really decided. Obscure has 3 Doras already in his hand. If he somehow gets a no cheat out of this, he sets... Well, by man, that would be 16k, that's 38, 8,000 minus, no, by month, Suma wouldn't be enough. Funny as that. So, let's see, direct hit, Hanuman, that's 34. Also not enough, he, but just by 100 points. Okay. And Ball Blast does not have enough value on his hands, so Chicken Feet is first place. Alright, Jimto 17,000 away from the third place. Rich Pin Fedora 2. He needs more than a Mangan. Direct hit on Obscure. Yeah, and I also don't see it happening. Like maybe with Oroto, maybe. And with Tune it's no longer painful. Just drop it, I guess. Yeah. So now it's just a game of speed between Obscure and Ball Blaster. Obscure Ishanten. Papin is useless here. I guess he could try and switch for Kanchan and then something, but Ball Blaster. I believe it would be Grand Shantan for Shampon. I'll just call for Tanyao. Sure. He's still... No, he's Ishantan now. Cool. Okay, but Obscure is not on by. Still say something. And Gyakuten is not dropping that, but Blast is not dropping that. So 2 left in the wall. Chicken Feet completes his Kanchan. Still has another double one going on. Okay, and folds. So we will have the game end this turn anyway. Let's see. Well, Blaster can use that Sunpin as a pair and get back to turn by. And not the tiles he wants though, so there's only one tile left in the wall for Obscure. We probably are heading towards Real Coco. Okay, but Blaster turn by. Maybe a double run. Huh, turn by for Jimte as well. But the weight is... yeah, just 2 tiles. But he gets an Apatsu run on his direct opponent. No Auras. Just a Mangan even with additional Richie Stick. No, with additional Richie Stick, that's... I think he's... okay, he's winning with additional Richie Stick. Great! Great job. Well, not a complete Gyakuten, but Gyakuten regardless. Pretty good job. Alright. I will give myself some more water to drink. Alright, so if the table cost for initial chip was not the latest one, then the latest one is not on the C drive because, well, there is one, but it looks like it has less elements than the one that I'm using. And the OC drive for the team is completely empty, so don't blame me. Oh, we have already started the new games? Yep, just now. Alright, 3 more minutes to go. Right, 1 more minute to go. Let's just switch the game view. Alright, we're game. Why does it rotate for a different person now? Come on, game. And your star. Okay, Ponzo opens with Hatsu. That would be Hatsunami though. Unless he can get a double connection on Dora, but no, that's failed already. He also doesn't have a pair, so he might have a Tanken tune later on. No, he cuts that as well. So now Headless Ishinten. Moesaki. Tron as a head? I guess that works. No, decides against this. Just to call it later. Well, he can still at least get Itsu, Dora. even opened. But yeah, questionable choice. Certainly not fast. Remo switch characters. Now he's drinking. He's Ishanten for Tanyao Dora. And finally, Yumemi is not Ishanten. That would be what? And Ganshanten, I believe. It also doesn't have a pair. Okay, nice draw for Remo. He can get rid of a Kanchan, but now it is potentially not Etanyao. He still forces it on Atazuke. I guess that's reasonable. First of all, it's just East 1. Second of all, 2 of the Isos are already visible. So he has less of a chance of getting his in fully 10. You maybe pushes, that would be... Oh, chill. Mission 10, yeah, that passes. Okay, Morisaki, he's open for Tonmami. Yeah, he's not on pie. Come on, what are you waiting for? Alright. But that's technically not safe. At least not as safe as Koso. He gets Dora. Well, that's useless. Unless you are afraid, but GP has been pawned, so unless it's a pair, it's a bit unlikely. And anyway, Rimu just summons. And the chick is great. Anyway, Yumemi, nice hand. Dora 3, Daniel. Shame it's not Steel 10 anymore, but he can easily get a mangun to it. Or at least the fake one. Morisaki Ipeko. I guess you can try and force Sanshoku from here, but to the pins out, so that's unlikely to happen. Bonzo, Dora 2. And the third pair. Still, I think that would be better to develop it as a normal hand and then end up on the shank per weight. Yumemi keeps getting his good tiles. Double Kanchan now and Ranman. Shankpon kind of situation. Rimu. Is that a Chitoi? No, not really, it's just... I guess 8 man is not the greatest, but now it is a Chitoi. So 3, 4, 5 pairs. 8, so might have been a better idea, but keeping yourself open for Sanamko is not that bad of an idea as well. Still, if he drops 6, so he would be far away from a normal hand. Taito is possible. He has 2 pairs that are... Oh, okay, never mind, that's Tenpai. Dama? It is a bit late in the round. Yeah, Dama it is. It has been once discarded. Yumemi also Dama for 6 pin. Also, Bonzo has a few pairs as well. Okay, Morisaki deals him. Yep, I'm gonna this. Good, good. Now he's no longer healer, and now he has a callable hand. Poetry. Yeah, just call, I guess. You need points more than anything else. And otherwise it would be a bit slow. Bonzo's hand, if we start going anti-clockwise further. Ah, decent. Maybe even Gatson 10. Don't quote me on that. Hey, Remo. He has a Dora, but that is not useful for him at all. I think that's going to be dropped. Otherwise, this hand. For Pinful Aka. And finally, Yumemi. A Penchan. But he's transformed it into a pair. So Tanyao, Painful, Lychee, maybe Beko. Fastest hands round. Yep. Aka. No. No, it's so. Maybe, but Aka for sure. Though with a bad throw, he might get rid of Tanyao as well. But it's unlikely, there's only one left in the wall. Okay, drop the Dora. Although, maybe it would have been safer to drop the 8-pin. Who knows? The value is the same. Let's see, Morisaki actually gets another tile to get closer for Tenpai. But what the hell do you drop? I guess you push. Yep, that's not a bad idea here. Bonzo, does he has anything safe? I mean, those are generally not the safest tiles. You may only drop terminals and honors. Still, well, Yanpin is Suji. Yep. But he's now missed his block. A complete fault. So, how likely is Yumemi to win? All the Pasos are dead, as well as the 2 Usos. 3 Usos. Can Morisaki Mawashi a hint? Maybe. But he doesn't call, yeah, that feels risky right now. And he can afford himself to fold with the remaining tiles left. Ooh. Roman. What are you doing? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, the hands this round, okay, Morisaki has a nice one. Would be Pinfo, Nanatapet, Dora. Decent here. Ponzo. On Bible good as well. Tanyao. Dora. Okay, not Tanyao. Maybe Pinfo if he draws something out, draw Pin. Or Hell transforms the 6, 7, 7, 7, 8 into 2 blocks. Back to Tanyao it is. Okay, and Remo has gold. That's really bold of him. Like really bold of him. It's either Itsu or yeah, it's just Itsu at this point. I don't know why he called it. I guess intimidation tactics with all the emotion. Sometimes it works. Usually it doesn't. Okay. That means though that someone else is going to win. I think I'd bet my money in Morisaki right now. Unless he gets redraws constantly. Ponzo. Now Ponzo actually has Pin for hand. Nice. Pin for Tanyao Dorito. Dora 3 potentially. Just needs to complete it, and hell, he can even call this if 6-man gets dropped. You might be going for Aknomia. Ishanten. That's not what you want. You want speed, yeah. Okay, Ponzo can call this. And does so. Alright. Morisaki, I guess drops none in this situation. Like you have the door razor pair already. Huh? Well, you went and fine. The bet for him 3 tiles already out. Yeah, going for it, so that early was a mistake. And dealing. Well, at least it's only 3 ham. But yeah, I think dump way to lose the leadership. But he gets rewarded with Dora 3, of course, and yeah, quite on top of that. Just pawn yourself to victory. Morisaki. Tanyao? Yeah, just Tanyao, maybe Sanshiku 467. Just drop cancel. Forfeiting that for a chance of Ipeko, really? Well, if he gets that, sure. So, Rimu is Ishanten. Yumemi also Ishanten. Callable Tanyao Dora. I can accept the Dora as well. I guess you reach him, you're a dealer. Or at least maybe wait. Yeah, it can be easily improved on Manzo at very least. But Morisaki gets it. Wait on the Dora. A Papin is completely dead. The balls on this man. Okay. I would have preferred to reach him, actually. And to get the benefits of the orders, you know? And now we need to drop the door anyway. Yeah, you need to drop it into the Richie for the fourth place. But you're not getting rid of this anyway. Ooh. You and Wanura. Nice for Morisaki. And this shit for you, maybe. So my guy. Still with this, we are kind of mostly equal going to South too. Remus hand is, I guess, this again, but still needs work. Yume's hand is improving, but overall, Shampon, Pension, Kanchan, well, at least he has blocks now. Moisaki is the fastest. Yeah, unless he hooks it up. There's already Shintan. Bonzo calls though. Dabunan. With ancient time. Yep. Okay, Morisaki attempts to get rid of Penchan. Fair, I guess, but that puts Bonzo in Enchanted. Senpai. Oh, at least it's cheap. So 3-6. And Rimu is likely to deal into that unless he lost Uso. Yumemi potentially also. Like on Sunset Draw or completing his shape in Binzo. But it's Sumo. The game's progressed fast to be already in South 3. But yeah, now no one is above 30k. Anyone can theoretically get first. Bonzo opens with Tonomi. He can still get a Dora though. Maybe some faraway Sanshoku, but now he does have a pair. Yumemi, Dora 2. Maybe Tanyao. And Richie, and he's in a good position from that. Okay, that's a pair. Now drop the pension block. He still can get Sanshiko out of this as well. Now on something like 4, 5, 6. Even open that would be for fun already. Yep, yeah, that's nice. Rimu, 2 Doras, Ishanten. Looking good. And Moisaki, Yanshanten. Ishanten? Oh, fast hands. Yeah. Pretty amazing. Doki Doki Waku Waku. Yumemi does not call for potential Sanshoku. I guess it is only the first row. Yeah, but Riemann is useless. And Remo can't get into that pie. Okay, he gets painful no Sanshiko. But yes, that's more than enough in this point situation. Let's Mankan from the get-go. Heinemann Suma. So, who is likely to deal in? Remo is not pushing this, okay. Moesaki can still use this. And Ponzo also folds, so no chance from these guys. What about the wall? Still one Paso and two Usos. So this is likely to be a Sumo Hanuman then. Unless, of course, he gets the revolt on it goes to other people. Moesaki. Ooh. That's 968. Dama Ipeko. Okay, for the that Ipeko, how many tiles are there? 2, 9 souls. Okay, now also 6 souls as well. I think there's also 2 of them, but Limo deals in. And with the Richie stick on top, and oh, that's going to hurt. So now Remo is last place, but this is your ship. Let's see. He might attempt Tanyao from this hand. Yimame is slow, so his first place isn't guaranteed. Morisaki. Morisaki's kind of guess is the best. He can just go for Tezuki. Of course, no one is going to drop that once he starts calling, but if someone does, and Limo will, he is going to steal first place. Most probably. Mankan Sumo is enough. A direct hit, Mankan of course is enough. And drawn on someone else is not enough by 200 points. So I guess you could keep it closed for a bit. But he's also going for Cheetah on top of that. Weird flex, but okay. Now let's see, Ponzo. A bit of a mess. Maybe Sanshiko. Okay, he doesn't really need a high value hand. Okay, Morisaki gets his tune. Tenpai, I guess he will try to aim for you, maybe. Okay, that doesn't get him Doras. But summoning this from Rinchan would have been enough, of course. And well, just summon this will also be enough. Yumemi completes his other block, but I'd expect him to actually fold from the station. Yep, Roman was Genbutsu. Limo pushes. I also expect from his situation. This might mean that he deal in, though. But he can use both of the tiles. Okay, not someone at this point. You'll probably push G-Man. You need to get rid of it anyway. Get them pie. Okay, you made me safe for one turn. But now it's Suji. Okay, that is Suji and Genbutsu. Man, what are the odds? He can switch but declines. But now it's completely safe, so you maybe will fold with that. Yep. Push with 9 pin. Yumemi still can fold and draws the Sunman. So there's no left in the wall for Moesaki. Still one Uso. Let's see, we are closing in. 9 tiles left, so... Aha, the last two, so... Ponzo, what the hell are you trying to do? Just fold. You're not doing this. Alright. With this, there are still 2 Susos left in the wall. That would be amazing. Okay, one of them is dead wall. I guess the other one as well. But that gives Limu a Renchan at least. Amazing. Yeah, nice fold from you, Amy, there. Alright. Murasaki either Chun or Toi Toi or Honitsu. Regardless, that's not enough if it's any one of those by themselves to get him out of third place, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Bonzo has lots of Doras and also a Nan. Nan Dora 4. One gun is enough, and he only needs just one hand anyway. If he's getting something disgusting like Cheeto on top of that, come on. Yumemi is also Ishanten. And Rimu, I think, okay, that's a Peko potential, but slow. He's probably dead. Okay, Morisaki gets another Yakai. If Taito Honitsu Chun Hats would be enough. He just needs to get there. I don't think he's getting there. Two out of his Yakais are in Ponzo's hand. And he needs to get most of the tiles. Never mind, Yume Milichi. Well, Dama, yeah, of course. 2-5. Still 4 tiles left in the wall. Okay, now Ponzu and Morisaki gold. I think Morisaki will be keeping his none. And okay, Ponzu deals in. Well, that's game. I guess could have been more interesting in some places, but good regardless. Actually, I think with first and fourth place, Little Witches actually get plus 30, and Shamiko, well, second and first, only get plus 58. You know, that's kind of crazy, because the difference between first and second is like 30 points. Well, and they also get kind of close to 30 points, but that's first and second versus first and fourth. Anyway, let's see if the other game's still going. It seems so. But it's also South 4, so I guess it also has ended in reality. Yep. So Chicken Feet again in first place, I guess. Ball Blaster calls. Well, that would be Tanyao Dora 3 Mangan. Direct hits on Jimto will be enough. But that's 6 man. He might drop it. Oh, Obscure Sumo. Amazing hand. I guess I missed my words about who is the best place. Yeah, now Obscure is first place by 300 points. And he can call again. Just Tone Oka or something. You can't really close the game right now. Jimto has 3 Doras. The rest of the hands are a bit meh. That Dora is disconnected, at least Takas is safe, but he gets another pair. Okay, let's see. Tanyao, Dora 4, that's just Mangan, not enough. Well, enough for second, not enough first. He needs 36, that's 15,000. What about Sumo? Sumo Hanuman from Jimta could put him first. Let me double check. Plus 12k, that's 6 and 3, so 15 difference. Yep, that would put him first by 200 points. I think. Can he get it? That's the trickiest question. Okay, maybe not like this. Still, he already has Dora 4. If he pawns it to... Ah, no, he deals in. But that means Chicken Feet is still first place. Yep. Well, Obscure gets himself second out of the hell. Again, Gyakuten pretty much lost. And same people involved. Huh. Well, kinda. Oh, good games. Good games. Let's see what are the total changes on our leaderboard. I think, yeah. So it's not a double first for the Knights, and now they are 4th place, approaching My Little Witches. Interesting games. And they are playing... Oh no, they are not playing together. The Knights are playing next slot as well, so they might overtake it. Depends. They're against that Head and Witches of Nobotan. Which means with them winning, we will have some moving downwards in the top echelon. Hopefully, like with them winning, we also need Holy Pontificate get second to get the other two the negatives for sure. We'll see. We'll see. Regardless, thank you all for the games and joining. It's now noon. I need to do something else with my life.